Welcome to another lesson. In this lesson, we will talk about polynomial long division. We know polynomial long division can be used to divide a polynomial by a factor of that polynomial. We found factors by taking f of a before, and then by another polynomial that is one which would lead to a remainder. That's different from 0. The factor will leave remainder 0, so that's no remainder. And another polynomial other than a factor will leave a remainder that's not 0. So let's consider 2x cubed minus 5x squared minus 8x plus 15, and that's divided by x minus 3. So just as we divided with numbers only, dividing polynomials using long division, we're going to follow the same principles of divide, then multiply, and then subtract and bring down. All right, so you write our larger polynomial underneath the house, as we say, and a smaller one, the divisor, outside. So the first one being your dividend, you're going to write inside. The divisor, you write outside, so we try to find the quotient. So then we divide it into the variables. We have x divided into x cubed, 2x cubed, that gives 2x squared. Then we now multiply the 2x squared by the x, which gives you 2x cubed, and the 2x squared by the minus 3 gives you minus 6x squared. Now we're going to subtract. So 2x squared minus, 2x cubed minus 2x cubed, that cancels out, divides out. And negative 5x squared minus negative 6x squared, so that would be a plus. So that leaves you with x squared, and then we bring down the minus 8x, so x squared, bring it down minus 8x. Let's remove this minus sign from here so it doesn't cause any confusion. All right. And then let's go back to see what is left. So we have x squared minus 8x, right? Again, we're going to divide this x squared by the x, and that gives you x squared. And we multiply this x by this x squared right here, and then the x by the minus 3, so that gives you x squared minus 3x. Then we're going to subtract this expression from the x squared minus 8x. So that gives you minus 5x, negative 5x, because negative 8 minus negative 3, that gives you negative 5. The x squares, they will undo each other, so that will be 0. Then we're going to bring down the 15. We bring down the 15, we would have divided the negative 5x by x, and so that gives you negative 5. You're going to multiply negative 5 now by the x, and so that gives you negative 5x. So let's do that. All right. And then negative 5 times minus 3, that's plus 15. Negative 5x plus 5x, that's 0. It's 15 minus 15, that's 0. So your remainder is 0. And so we see there that x minus 3 by long division gives a remainder of 0. So it would have been a factor. And so then the 2x cubed minus 5x squared minus 8x plus 15 divided by x minus 3 gives you the quotient up here. 2x squared plus x. Would have been a plus x right there. Minus 5. Right? Thank you very much. At another example. Divide 2x cubed minus 3x squared plus 4x minus 5 by x minus 2. So then we lay down our 2x cubed minus 3x squared plus 4x minus 5 in the house, and the divisor x minus 2 right outside. We're going to divide the x then into the 2x cubed. That gives you 2x squared. Remember, you have to divide and multiply the 2x cubed now, 2x squared by the x, that gives you 2x cubed, and by the minus 2, that gives you minus 4x squared. Then we're going to subtract this expression from the one above it. So 2x cubed minus 2x cubed, that gives 0, but negative 3x squared, minus negative 4x squared, that gives you x squared, positive x squared. So then we're going to bring down, next step, you bring down your 4x, so that gives you x squared plus 4x. We're going to divide your x into x squared, and so that gives you x, multiply your x by x, that gives you x squared, x by minus 2, that gives you minus 2x, then we subtract the expression x squared minus 2x from x squared plus 4x, right, so 4 minus negative 2, that gives you a positive 6x, the x squared is cancel. Then bring down the minus 5 from the top. Then divide x into 6x, that gives you 6. 6 times x, that's 6x. 6 times minus 2, that's minus 12. Then you subtract your 6x minus 12 from your 6x minus 5. You get a remainder of 7. So then your answer, or your quotient, will be this up the top here, which is 2x squared plus x plus 6 plus your remainder, which is 7. But you have to write that over your divisor, which is x minus 2. Thank you.